Oh, you don't have the microphone? Oh,
Thing.
okay. But she's there. She's in place.
Okay. We can
We'll
start.
Let's go closer to
So, Jamie?
Yeah. Pull this up. We'll start now. We'll start. Yeah, but we already stopped the recording now. We can start now.
Jamie, we need to see the rest of the room. Where did she go?
Okay.
We can
Let,
start.
let us be upstanding, please. Thank you. All right. Okay, we have a bit of technical difficulties, but we're gonna get them resolved in a short while. We're gonna start our Rotary meeting for today. And first of all, we'll start with the invocation led by our interactor, Mr. Kenik Raman
Alan Coakley.
from the Allen Coakley High School. That's in Exoma. All right. So go ahead, Mr. Raman.
Miss. Good afternoon.
Miss Raman.
Good afternoon. Please stand for the reciting of the Rotary Grace. We thank thee, O Lord, for thy many blessings as we meet today in fellowship and service to our fellow man. Amen.
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 Thank you, Ms. Raman. Please join with me, fellow Rotarians and guests, in the Laurel Toast. We'll ask our visiting Rotarian, Mike Lightburn, to lead us in the Laurel Toast. Thank you. Thank you, Rotarian Mike. Right. You may all be seated. First, we wish to invite our visiting Rotarians. I see we have our very own District Governor nominee Lindsay with us today, and guests. Good to have you, DG nominee Lindsay. Also, we have visiting with us Mike, Rotarian Mike. Mike, which club you hail from? East Nassau. Oh, same club. I was like, hold on now. Thank you. Hold on now, Lindsay. Hold on now. All right. And what about your guest, DG nominee, Rotarian as well? Yes, awesome, good. And you, your name?
She's a visiting Rotarian.
Oh, okay, good, okay.
Get that.
Okay.
So, I started when I was 17 as a Rotary.
Nice.
Work with different clubs with the Rotary, and now studying.
Awesome, great, good to have you.
Let's give a round.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, it's good to have all you visiting Rotarians. And Rotarians. What about online? Do you have any visiting Rotarians online?
The interacts are online. The
Interacts?
class from Ellen Coakley
Okay.
and Zoma.
All right, well, Rotarians, please help me to welcome our interactors from the Ellen Coakley Junior High School.
High school. That's all age,
Yeah,
right?
all age.
Yeah, the school.
School. Please join with me and also greeting the Ellen Coakley High School students. Thank you. Good to have each of you with us today. We hope that this meeting is very rewarding for you. All right.
Mike Stafford is also on.
Mike Stafford. Mike, good to have you with us as well. Mike hails from Rotary Club in Freeport.
In the Great Northern Bahamas.
What's that?
In the Great Northern Bahamas.
All right. Good to have you, Mike. Anyone else? No other visiting Rotarians? All right, great. Now, Rotarians, do we have any non-Rotarians guests with us today? Yes? Okay. Oh, who's going to introduce our guest?
She's a prospect, right?
Yeah? Your prospective member? Okay,
Yes.
good.
That's a new prospect.
All right, good. Well, what's your name? Yeah, I'm going to take responsibility for what's your name? Megan Markey. All right. Well, good to have you, Megan. All right, please, Rotarians, join me in welcoming Megan.
Michael.
Oh, yes, we also have Michael Forts, right? Mike, I see you got the memo, but I didn't get the memo with the red today.
He don't follow.
All right, so I'm not sure how that happened. I guess I'll check with Monique with that.
Yeah, he's my prospective.
All right, good. Also, I see there's a we're in Aqua,
Yeah.
who also appears to be visiting.
You have two guests online as well, Monique.
Oh, that's the doc.
No, it isn't.
That's
It
the,
can't be.
let me look good. Good to have you with us again today, Doc. Good to have you.
We have two others on.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Past President Chantal, which other non-Rotarian guests we have with us?
These are Monique's perspectives. Tamar is online.
Tamara.
Tamar. Yeah.
Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good to have you.
And I think Michael ended up showing up in person because he was
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, Mike is here.
Okay.
All right, visitor, all Rotarians, please help me with, greet all of our guests in a normal way.
Perspectives.
All prospective members, I'm told. And we are, we need to have some good members. So we're looking forward to some good membership once we do get to that process. All right. I now wish to invite our president, Wayne. Oh, there we are. Hey, announcement.
Okay, let's get that side of it on. Yeah, we can make it up. We can make it up. Thank you very much, Monique. We started by way of Zoom. We had other prospective members ready to start. So.
You order anything?
We are just so happy. Thank you.
How you doing?
All so much.
Good.
I have you all here. Patricia, such a pleasure seeing you. Thank you so much. You know, we met Patricia at whatever you had at the national the archives. Oh, the archives, Bahamas National Trust. Yeah, that's where we met Patricia there. But they invited the meals, and so we just so happy and we invited her, and she's so graciously consented to come out today. So we're happy to have her here, and of course all of our other visiting Rotarians and our members and our prospective members. We just so happy to have you here, and we trust and pray that this meeting will be such that will intrigue you to come back again. Now, we have a lot going on. RCN is on the move, We have a lot going on. We got to pack it in quick, because we know we have to get our brother Lindsay in here to make a special presentation. But I just want to say hats off and thank you to all of the Rotarians who showed up on Saturday in a big way. Let's give yourself a round of applause. We partnered with the Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau, and I tell you, during a Peace Corps symposium, and it was a blast. We had a full house, maybe about over 80-some people there in attendance, and most of all of which were school-age children. We had a panelist there with the likes of College Reed, ASP Wims. We had commander from the Defense Force there. We had a poem there, the lady that represents all murder victims there. And then we had a psychiatrist there. So we had a full pack jam session there. And I tell you, RCN showed up in big numbers. We had big numbers there. So I want to thank you so much. And I want to thank Jamal jumping in the last minute to transport the people down, those cadets down there at the school. And of course, we want to thank Sheila. Sheila came up in the cash. You know, it was good to have someone with cash right on hand. And she paid for the transportation. Let's give it up for Sheila. And Jamal. But it shows you the great work and the network of Rotary. We had some kids who wanted to attend, but they were way out south, and they needed to get way up north, and bam, we had the people there who could have made it happen, and made it happen in record time. So I want to just say hats off to all of you. We had Rotary Shelby, who went out and solicit funds for the donation of the food. You know, there's to feed 80-some people, and put that the cost of that involved. And plus Shelby also brought some donuts, some big fluffy fat donuts she brought there. And I mean, those kids really enjoyed it. So it was really a good time. and they'd be proud to be a member of this great club because we could do it and show up the big time when it's necessary. Moving on. Now, this week coming up is going to be, we're going to have some things coming on this week. This week, we're going to have the Road to Peace. The Road to Peace, that fun run walk, that's going to be on Saturday. Alondra, I will tell you, Alondra, she committed some of our interacts to participate in that. And so we want as many of you as possible, ask your numbers to come out, Road to Peace, starting on Arawaki, 6 a.m. in the morning, come for your fun run walk. And again, I told you, I'm providing breakfast for everyone who crosses the finish line. You have to cross the finish line to get your nice sheep tongue, to get your nice boiled fish, and these delights, okay? So we're looking forward to seeing you there. Right, Jamal? I know you're an avid runner. So you'll be there. And with Darren and Shelby and all of those who are really avid runners and walkers. Okay, and then moving on right along. Don't forget, next week, very important. Next week is the district governor's arrival. And next week, this time, she will be speaking to this club. The district governor will be arriving in the Bahamas, I think it's that Sunday, and on Tuesday, Monday, she's arriving Monday, and the following day, she will be speaking to us at RCN. So here's the ask. The ask is we need every member as much as possible, as humanly possible for you to come out in person. We need you. And what we have done, unfortunately, the yacht club has been booked up. They have a prior engagement here, so unfortunately we cannot meet here next week. So we had to find a different venue, and we found the Poop Deck West. That's the only place that could accommodate us at this short notice. And of course, all the meals there, you can get the meals and everything there. So please bring along your $25 minimum for your meal at the Poop Deck West. And please let's be on time. All board members, we're having an emergency board meeting this Thursday. This Thursday, 7 p.m., an emergency board meeting. So we like all board members to be present. Please have your report. Have your report completed and presented to the secretary during the board meeting this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. We want to make sure all our ducks in the row because we have to do a comprehensive report.
$100 so far. So we have surpassed our goal, but we still want to round that off to like break out those plus if we can by the end of the month. So all those who have not donated us yet, we're asking you to please still contribute to end pulling. Now for the foundation gala, so far we have 9 members registered. And if you have not made your payment as yet, we want you to make the payment directly to the general account so that we can make one payment directly to Rotary Club of the Bahamas. And what else I have here? 1 second. Also, for those who want to put something in the ad for the gala, if you want to advertise, we do have the advertisement also. So you can do the back outside for 500, $350 inside back cover, $250 full page, $150 half page, and in case you wanna congratulate somebody or even advertise a business, the option is there, but we have until the end of the week to do this, okay? And it must be in color, okay? And the gala is on the 16th. Hopefully we can get more members to actually join, or actually register to come out for this cause. Okay,
Should we have 9? Okay, cause we need one more to make a table. We need one more to make a table. We got it, He's gonna be our one more. Let's hear it. RCN is gonna have a table. We're gonna have a table and come on, man. I'm gonna be in our business, man. I mean, the lady's gonna be in formal wear and the guy's gonna be in their tuxedo. I got man, that's gonna be off the chain, our God. So we look forward to a fun-filled time there. And then, of course, we have questions. Only you didn't talk about the Port Harris. We have people who are going to be receiving the Port Harris and so forth. You want to talk about that? Just quickly, Monique. Monique is in charge of everything. She's a hard-working girl, man. She's a hard-working girl for RCN.
okay, so next week when the DG is here, because the members cannot make it to the gala who I spoke to already. They are going to be pinned when the DG is here at West Food Deck. But the humanitarian nominee will be present at the gala. So like I said, if somebody want to send congratulations out to those, they can do that also.
I'll already start my tickets,
Just go and follow the link that I posted in the group.
I mean, I just saw the price.
No, 175. And we're asking you to bring some more money, just to go towards foundation, they're gonna be doing a foundation drive. So bring that little change.
Let's give it up, Monique.
I need to bring him back.
Before we get into, then, well, I do have an announcement as well, and that is that the Health and Wellness Committee. We are planning a activity event for the club, near to the end of the month, perhaps November 30th. It is in planning mode now.
Yeah.
We will be having a meeting by Zoom tomorrow evening at 7. So I asked past President Chantel, while she is on Zoom now to accommodate us for that Zoom meeting. So everyone who's on the committee and those who are interested, let us know, to help us with the planning of this activity event. So like a fun Rotarians, family and friends, where we're gonna have like, the sock vibe race, the egg and teaspoon race, dodgeball. So, you know, just fun, just to really unwind and do some activities at the same time for both health and wellness. All right, so we ask for full cooperation and support for that event. Lindsay, can we borrow your backyard to host this event? You have like an acreage, something we can probably use. Yeah, I'll go from nine then, yeah? Okay, appreciate it. All right. All right, so just one joke before we get into, one thing I have to ask you, if you do such a good job collecting the monies, could you help me with fines and, so forth, fees and fractions? All right, I know we had a bit of a late start, and, a number of you came in after 1 o'clock before the bell rang. You know, you're not off the hook, you're still gonna be fined for that. Okay, so Larry, I know that you probably fall in that category, so we still expect a fine from you. Today, young sergeant, yours truly, knowing that our DG nominee was here, I was on time. I have my knee and tie, and I have my badge, so I am in full compliance.
You're in full compliance.
With all that's expected of me today, all right, so I'm very proud of myself for that. All right, but on the other hand, our incoming president Francina, who happens also to be our secretary, for the technical challenges, we're gonna impose a fine. Francina, I refer to you.
Fancy.
All right, why don't we can start off into the fines, get our fines for everybody. Let's see. Past President Lee. Oh, yeah, always disruptive, very disruptive. So we pay a fine for that. And I don't see a
Yeah.
pen.
Yeah. What a good friend I have.
Is that a pen or is that a button I see on underneath your, I don't see a pen. That's not a pen.
That's a real.
Fine, you, all right, and you also came late today,
I was so busy.
is it true?
I'm trying to get people in the meeting.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, so we get $50 from the way, all right?
Thank you, Fran. Thank you in advance. Thank you, the gala ticket, yeah.
What?
No, the gala.
Yeah.
That's
That's what it is actually, coming for you now, so, all right, Sheila, you got a fine, I don't see a smile on your face, I don't like to see a smile, you got a fine, you're not smiling. Alright, alright, and a good dog, Rohan, right? You get a fine for the last several days or weeks that we haven't seen you. Alright, for not gracing your beautiful appearance, so you get fined for that, alright? Need to see you.
That's what $200 I do.
I'm telling you, you know, in fact, let me just make fine very good.
Yeah.
One day I'm just you connected.
Up the shot.
It's yours to take right there.
Pay for everyone.
No one is giving money? Alright, so I got a couple of jokes. By the way, what curiosity, you know, we don't really talk. We really don't, right? Today's elections.
I know. You're right.
You ready? Voted, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I hope we did the right thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You gotta fly over there. That's a great thing. Alright, so, question for you all, right? Is Google a male or female? Any takers? Is Google? Google.
Leave them right
It's a female because it does not let you finish a sentence before making a suggestion. Okay, one more. Hold on. Let's have time for one more joke, right? Before you come on. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so. Okay, y'all don't bash me for these. I may be sensitive, right? Don't hold it on. But a blonde and a red head have a ranch. Shall I not prefer just
Battery.
so they have just lost their boat. The woman needs to buy another one, but only have $500 to buy this boat. Right? So the redhead tells the blonde, I will go to the market and see if I can find one under that amount. If I can, I will send you a telegram. She goes to the market and finds some clothes for $499. Having only $1 left, she goes to the telegraph office and finds out that it costs $1 for each word. She is stumped on how to tell the blonde to bring the truck and trailer to get the boat. Right? Finally, she tells the telegraph operator to send the word comfortable. Comfortable. Skeptical, the operator asks, how does she know to come with the trailer from just that word alone? Right? Oh, yeah, let me, thank you. So the trailer guy asked, how is she going to be able to tell the comfortable with just that one word? Comfortable. So she says, the redhead replies, she's a blonde, so she reads very slow. So the blonde says,
That's a good joke.
hold on, here it is. So the blonde says, come for the bull. Thank you, Mike. You got it right. Only Mike got it, right? Thank you very much, and our guest, buddy, thank you so much. All right, so, I will then, ask Rotary Keto, come and introduce guest speaker for the day, please. My goodness, Rotarians.
My goodness, I should find you just for that joke. Come on, give it up for our Sergeant at Arms today. My task is very, very simple. Today, while you're getting one more fight in there, Casino, and you get another fight. And we really want to welcome all of you here again. I don't know if Sergeant at Arms, I don't know if you recognize the persons from Ellen Coakley. We have the school Ellen Coakley and Aaron Bailey. Aaron Bailey said, come on, give it up for Ellen Coakley from Exoma and Aaron Bailey. We're going to be visiting them very shortly, I think, Mr. President. We're going to be visiting them, our interactors, and making sure we're encouraging the next generation. And also, again, I just want to, in charge of membership, I also want to say that we have our new members who are here. Things are moving in Rotary Club of Nassau. We have new members, and we also have members who will be inducted today. So come on, give them a round of applause, those who are visiting us today again. Again, Lindsay John Cancino. And Lindsay, you know, you have so many different degrees here. You're a thermometer. So here we go. Lindsay, he's the chairman of the Governor General's Volunteer Bahamas. He's the DG and the 2627 for District 7020. He's the EPNC for Island Hand Wash. He's the PASS DRFC. You know, all these the whole alphabet is here for the District 7020. He's the past governor of the Bahamas for District 7020. He's also the past president for Rotary Club of East Nassau. Lindsay Cancino was born and raised in Nassau, Bahamas. He attended and graduated from Queen's College before going on to the University of Western Ontario and the University of Windsor. He is a chartered accountant with 30+ years in Rotary, having joined the Rotary Club of East Nassau, and I have to tell this joke. Lindsay was first introduced to Rotary through the Rotary Club of Nassau. Can you believe that? He actually came to our club first, and they stole him. They stepped him away, and he brought you in the Rotary, and you went to the anyway. I'm going to leave that right there. Okay. He's also attended Rotary Foundation seminar at the home of a Rotarian, Evanston in Evanston, Illinois, and his true passion in Rotary was awakened, and this is when he truly became a Rotarian. In the years since, he has largely served in one foundation capacity or another, having established District 7020's Paul Harris Society in 2005, the Polio Plus Society in 2021, and chair of RCN $1 Million Dinner in February 2024. In 2010, he was honored with a citation for meritorious service by the Rotary Foundation for his dedication to its progress and committees and goals. In 2013, Lindsay was recognized with the Sir Derwent Knowles Humanitarian Recognition for his work in Rotary locally by the East Nassau Rotary Club Foundation, and also as a polio-free world hero by the Rotary Foundation for his work in supporting Rotary's global efforts in eradication of polio. He received the Avenues of Service Award from Rotary International for dedicated service in all 5 avenues of service in 2019 and in 2020. He was awarded the Distinguished Service Award by the trustees of the Rotary Foundation for exceptional service to the foundation beyond his district level and for an extended period of time. Lindsay is a major donor and multiple Paul Harris Fellow, Paul Harris Society, and Bequest Society member of the Rotary Foundation and District 7020. Polio Plus Society member. He is also served as an assistant governor for the Bahamas, for District Rotary Foundation Chair of District 7020, its district membership chair, annual fund and major gifts chair, and will serve as the district polio eradication chair currently. Lindsay serves as Zone 34 ESPNC for the Island Districts and as a member of the Hand Wash Committee and District Governor nominee designate for 2026-2027. Give it a hand just for that. He's coming in as a District 2026-2027 for District 7020. He was appointed chairman of the Governor General's Volunteer Bahamas in January of 2022. And he is also a member of the Rotary Bahamas Disaster Relief Steering Committee and a foundation member and chairman of the East Nassau Malt Whiskey Society. He is married to the former Leslie Ford and is a past president of the Inner Wheels Club of East Nassau, and they are parents of twin girls. He's a former interactor and future Rotarians, Jacqueline and Sophie's beautiful children. Ladies and gentlemen, Rotarians everywhere, online and in the room, let's welcome our distinguished gentleman and Rotarian, Lindsay Cancino. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, pleasure to be with you in the Rotary Club of Nassau. I bring greetings from your first child, the Rotary Club of East Nassau, the largest Rotary Club in the Bahamas and in District 720. So I just want you to know that it is still thriving. So I'm here to speak about polio as the EPNC, but also district chair for polio eradication 2020. And as you will know, we just completed World Polio Day observance back on the 24th of October. And many clubs here, and I think yours as well, had special observances of that. So I thank you for the support and the ongoing support. As I heard mentioned that the Raised Rotary platform is still open, so much appreciated. All right, so I'm going to try and give you a quick rundown of where we are with this fight, which is still the #1 priority of Rotary International, by the way, in case you didn't know. So here we go. So as you can see on the screen here, we've got a dedicated health worker, smiling mother, and a child who is forever protected from paralysis by the polio virus. This is what Rotary's Polio Plus program achieves. Our ultimate goal, of course, is a polio-free world, and it is possible. And with your engagement and support, we can fulfill our promise to protect all of the world's children from this paralyzing disease. Next slide. Either the down or the right arrow.
Having some technical issues. So.
These aren't working?
Yeah, no, it's an issue. It's stuck on the page. It's allowing me to share it, but it's stuck on the page.
So if you It should be following.
Should be.
Where's the PowerPoint?
Bring it back up again.
Yeah,
Which one it is?
PowerPoint. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so if you go up here to presentation or down there, that one there. Over one more, right. Click that. No. Play. Slideshow.
Yeah, I don't know what's the thing on.
So,
Yeah, but I don't know. They're trying to get it all.
PowerPoint.
This is PowerPoint here.
No. Other one.
This is PowerPoint here.
Right there.
But it's not coming up on the screen. That's my challenge.
I don't think you're sharing my screen. That's what the problem is. So go to share. Okay, that's the problem right there. You need to be clicking on that. And share that. Okay.
It's stuck on that.
Boy.
Yeah, it's stuck on this thing. I mean, so
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Yeah, because it's not even coming down.
if he's on one.
Hello. So it appears they're still having some technical challenges at the yacht club. Hopefully they'll be back on soon. So in the meantime, how is everyone? Joey, are you visiting? Are you a Rotarian or a guest?
Hi, hello. I'm a guest of Dwayne Swaby and Jamie Taylor.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, how are you?
Right here, counting the time to 3 o'clock. Please come through 3 o'clock. Come through 3 o'clock.
Hey, we have students on today. Don't let them hear you.
Oh, sorry. No, I mean, my favorite class coming in at 3.
Ah, understood.
Yeah, my BJC class.
Okay, all right.
That's my after school, 3 to 4.
Excuse me 1 second.
Children under 5, hence the original name infantile
I
paralysis,
don't know.
and is most prevalent in areas with poor sanitation. There's no cure, but polio is completely preventable with a vaccine. The Global Polio Eradication Initiative, or GPEI, this is Rotary after all, you have acronyms for everything, is a private public partnership led by national governments with 6 core partners. You can see who they are on the screen. The GPEI was established in 1988, 3 years after Rotary launched our Polio Plus program. Next. We've made tremendous progress in our eradication efforts. In 1988, there were over 350,000 new cases of polio every year in 125 different
I
countries.
look at it to do it right
Now,
now.
while polio virus remains endemic in only 2 countries,
Showing the clear picture
Afghanistan and
on the
Pakistan.
screen.
12 cases were reported in 2023 from the wild polio virus. Today, 5 of the 6 World Health Organization regions are certified free of wild polio, and 90% of the world's population lives in polio-free areas. This is a major achievement, and one to which Rotary and our members have made historic contributions. Through the efforts of Rotary and our partners, more than 3 billion children have been immunized. This means that more than 20 million people who otherwise would have been paralyzed are able to walk. Next. We can also measure our progress by the eradication of 2 of the 3 types of wild polio virus. Type 2 was certified eradicated in 2015, and type 3 was certified eradicated in 2019. That leaves only 1 type still around today, wild polio virus type 1, which still circulates in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Next. Wild polio virus remains endemic, meaning it has never stopped circulating in either Afghanistan or Pakistan. In 2023, 12 cases of wild polio virus were reported from limited geographic areas of these 2 countries. The virus tends to be more prevalent in areas of insecurity and conflict. In 2024, there has been an uptick in wild polio virus cases due to political instability, ongoing security challenges in some areas, and vaccine hesitations in some other communities. Strategies are being implemented to address these challenges. Next. In addition to wild polio virus, GPEI is addressing outbreaks of variant polio virus types 1 and 2. With type 2 being most prevalent. That means cases are being reported because of the vaccine being implemented in a particular area. And the live portion of that being that's genetically mutated to allow the disease to come back in that area. So if you comes across an unvaccinated person, they can 1% catch polio from it. The unfortunate truth is that in very rare cases, if the live weakened virus used in the oral polio vaccine circulates in communities with low immunization rates for a long time, it can genetically revert to a form that can cause paralysis. It's important to remember is that vaccinated children are protected, which is why it's critical that we continue to carry out thorough immunization campaigns that reach every child with the vaccine. We and our partners have also deployed a new tool to address outbreaks caused by the variant polio virus. In 2021, the GPEI introduced the novel oral polio vaccine type 2. It's more genetically stable, far less likely to revert to a form that can cause paralysis. It is safe and effective and is now being used widely with positive results. As one example, the Democratic Republic of Congo has had a dramatic decline in this type of variant poliovirus since it began using the vaccine. There's been an equally dramatic decline in type 1 variant poliovirus, which is circulating primarily in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And by virtue of the fact that we're reaching more children with type 1 containing vaccine. Next. We are focusing our current efforts on the wild and variant poliovirus 5 key areas considered to be the engines of transmission. They are Afghanistan and Pakistan, of course, where we have noted that wild polio is still endemic. Areas of focus also include northern Nigeria, Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, South Central Somalia, and northern Yemen. While these are the major areas of focus, the truth is that we are responding to outbreaks wherever they may occur. Next. Global Polio Eradication Initiative's Polio Oversight Board, which Rotary is represented by the chair of its International Polio Plus Committee, determined in July of this year that more time will be needed to achieve goals 1 and 2 of the strategy, and extended the timelines to achieve both. They assessed that goal 1, eradication of the wild polio virus, could be achieved by the end of 2027 instead of 2026, so only 1 year out. Goal 2, the eradication of the variant types by the end of 2029, but still a few more years there. They also considered the additional resources that will be needed to fund activities beyond 2026 and have adopted a revised multi-year budget from meetings held just this past month in October. Next. Rotary members can be very proud of what we've accomplished by working together. All the achievements on this slide are in addition to what we mentioned earlier. Namely, that more than 3 billion children have been immunized, more than 20 million people have been kept from being paralyzed. We've also eradicated 2 to 3 types of wild polio virus and worked to get 5 of the 6 world regions certified polio free. This all reminds us of how close we are to keeping our promise of realizing a polio free world for children everywhere. Next. Rotary's main role in polio eradication, are fundraising, advocacy, and raising awareness through the active engagement of our members. That's youth. Rotary members raise funds, immunize children, promote awareness in their communities, and secure support from governments, non-governmental organizations, corporations, and of course, the public. Next. Rotary is committed to raising US $50 million per year for polio eradication. And the End Polio Now campaign is the vehicle that does that. Through our partnership with the Gates Foundation, every dollar Rotary commits to polio eradication is matched 2 for 1, up to $50 million. So just to be clear, we raise $50 million, Gates puts in 100 to 1. That adds up to the 150 million that we are responsible for the global budget eradicate polio. So roughly 15% of the global budget is covered by polio. Next. We also encourage every district to start a polio plus society, or 70/20 has one, to raise funds to end for the End Polio Now campaign. Polio plus societies are district-led activities. So to join a society, members pledge to donate to Polio Plus every year until the world is certified polio free. The number of members of this club are Polio Plus Society members, and more will be at the end of this meeting. But hold on. A society toolkit is available in the resource section of the End Polio Now website. Next. We so appreciate the funds that Rotary members raise that results in the Gates Foundation match. With that money, Rotary funds operational support and technical experts, of course, vaccines themselves, disease surveillance, social mobilization, research, and stipends for literally hundreds of thousands of volunteers who immunize children going house to house, vaccinating. In this chart, from the 2023-24 spending, the category of other includes that funding for surveillance, research, and technical experts. So you can see it's a lot more than just paying for drops. Next slide. Another important aspect of Rotary's work is advocacy with donor governments such as Germany, the UK, US, Japan, Canada. You may recall a couple of months ago, Canada renewed its commitment, added another $159 million to the polio fight. So we're very appreciative of that. Australia and others provide critical funding for the GPEI. Past trustee chair and past RI president, Ian Risley, represented Rotary at the GPEI's pledging event in 2022 during the World Health Summit held in Berlin, along with other global leaders. There are 17 Rotary appointed national advocacy advisors in the donor countries who engage with their governments to encourage support. Next. Rotary also advocates for officials in countries affected by polio to prioritize eradication efforts, conduct high-quality vaccination campaigns, and stay committed until we end polio. One example is Rotary's leadership meetings with heads of state. In this photo, Pakistan National Polio Plus Committee Chair and past Rotary Foundation trustee Aziz Mehman, past RI Director Faiz Kidwai, International Polio Plus Committee Chair Mike McGovern, and others meet with Pakistan's Prime Minister to encourage sustained commitment to polio eradication, recognize the work the government is doing, and encourage accountability and leadership. There are 24 National Polio Plus Committee chairs who engage with government leaders in countries where polio is endemic, where outbreaks have occurred, or where there is a high risk of an outbreak occurring. Next slide. Raising awareness is another important role for Rotary. We encourage all members to help their communities learn about the threat of polio and Rotary's historic role in the eradication effort. Although this work can occur throughout the year, World Polio Day on October 24th every year, and World Immunization Week in April are two key times to engage people and boost Rotary's public image. Sample social media posts, even toolkits, and other materials are available on endpolio.org. Next. From events in your community to gatherings at iconic locations, some may recall when we lit the World Towers in Atlantis in 2011 was one of those events. All members can help increase the visibility of our polio eradication efforts. Seize every opportunity to raise awareness of the historic opportunities that we have to end polio now. Next slide. Rotary leaders and members at events such as the International Assembly and Convention also help raise awareness of our efforts to eradicate polio. Next. So how do we achieve a polio-free world? Well, we work together and maintain our commitment. Achieving this goal requires us to reach up to 400 million children per year to sustain the high levels of immunity. Hundreds of thousands of frontline workers are needed to go door to door, house to house, seeking children under 5 to vaccinate multiple times per year. Pakistan alone has more than 300,000 frontline workers. In addition, we need to intensify our disease surveillance activities by searching for the virus in children and in the environment. This surveillance helps determine if and where the polio virus is circulating and is used to determine when it stops circulating. Next. If the polio virus circulates anywhere in the world, it's a threat to children everywhere. If we stop our eradication efforts now, polio will rebound. We simply can't allow that. Within 10 years, 200,000 children will have been paralyzed by polio every single year. We can't let this happen. That's right. We've accomplished so much in our efforts to eradicate polio, but we can't stop now. I hope everyone here today will consider making a contribution, if you haven't already, to the Polio Plus Fund, so that we can reach our $50 million goal annually and fully leverage the match in order to reach even more children with the vaccine. Get engaged and encourage other members to do so by joining the Polio Plus Society. Help sustain the commitment of leaders at every level by communicating the benefits of immunization against polio and other diseases, such as the plus before, by the way, and advocating for continued financial support. And use events like World Polio Day and World Immunization Week to highlight Rotary's role in the eradication effort and the opportunity to eradicate a human disease for only the second time in human history. Next. We all have a role in the effort to achieve a polio-free world. Help us ensure that polio doesn't paralyze any child again by supporting our eradication efforts. Together, we end polio. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now, I know we're over time, but if it's okay with you guys, I'll answer any questions, any comments you may have. Try to make it as quick as possible. Any question?
This polio, I've heard that, polio doesn't only affect children, does it?
No. Polio, like any virus, can affect any organism that infects. Animals don't seem to have any reaction to it, only humans. But because children under the age of 5 have less developed immunity systems, it's easier for polio to take hold there. So often adults can even come in contact with polio, not be vaccinated and not contract the disease. But I wouldn't recommend trying.
Yes, thanks so very much. Very, very comprehensive presentation. I was surprised when I saw the polio vaccination drive in the Gaza Strip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Gaza Strip, they were hampered by the war.
Right.
That was going on, and they were, pleading for a break or a ceasefire so that they could commence the polio vaccinations, and how many children were at risk.
Right.
Then I was just hoping that they would have mentioned Rotary
Well,
in that effort, in that news clipping.
Maybe I can help explain that. It's obviously a tragedy that it happened, but Gaza is very good at illustrating the problem. You have a conflict that has occurred there that has disrupted all of the systems in that community, but particularly their sanitation. And this virus has come in through whoever entered the community that was unvaccinated and however got into system. When children are running around playing or running away from bombs and going through dirty water, that's how you pick up viruses like polio. To say nothing of the fact that you can't just go down the road and visit your doctor. The good side to that is that we were able to prevail on the two opposing sides to ceasefire. We have done one full, I say we, I mean the GPER. The reason that Rotary is not mentioned and it's not there is because it is a conflict region. We are civilians, so naturally we will be involved. So it's the UN peacekeeping force that does the actual distribution of the vaccines. But we are involved financially. We put in quite a lot of money so far and will continue to fund these special vaccination campaigns. The first round was done, so 560,000 kids under the age of 5 were vaccinated in Gaza 2 months ago. Second round started at the end of October, was disrupted at the end of last week. Resumed hopefully again this week. I think it's supposed to start again yesterday. That will deal with dose number 2. And if you know how this works, you have to do 3 times the population to get best coverage. So we still have another round to do, presumably in December. But the idea is we will have done all 3 before the end of 2024. There is already a dramatic drop in samples, but it's still circulating there, unfortunately. There's only been 1 confirmed case so far, but we'd be naive to believe that that's going to be. Yes.
A while back, I remember there was said that you can actually join the campaigns to go
Yes.
to the immunization, right?
Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up. They're called again acronyms. They're called NIDs, National Immunization Days. And we do them all over the world, really, generally in the areas that have been affected. So Nigeria, Pakistan, India, principally. The safest and easiest one to do for obvious reasons is India. So that is the most popular one. There's actually a NID from our zone going in February coming. So if you want to go, still time to sign up. My fellow EPNC colleague, Nancy Barbie, who is out of Zone 33, is leading it, I think, for like the 20th time. She goes every single year. Thank you. And I'm told she puts on quite a show. So that's the one you want to be on. So if anyone's got an itch to do that, please consider it. There's a bucket list item of mine. Just to digress slightly, I organized the one and only 70-20 NID that was ever done. I didn't go on. You can believe it. I went into hospital 2 weeks before trip and had to drop out. So, and the co-organizer was Karen Pinder, who had to drop out because of work pressure. Neither of us went on a bloody trip and organized every second. But you do have to find your own way over. They do, a lot of it is covered if you stay at Rotarians' homes. They provide many of your meals, etc. So it's not as expensive as it would be, but it's not too bad. So. Oh, it is, my father-in-law went on it. Past District Governor John Robertson, many of you will know, we saw that same trip. Since then, I'm on a Nancy Barbie organized trip a couple of years ago. Past President Adrian White from East Nassau did it. Every one of them have said it's a transformative experience. Change their lives.
Any questions?
Well, come on, let's give Lindsay a round of applause. Lindsay, experience in for most persons. Just on my way here, I had a conversation with a young lady at my office. She never heard of me. So it gave me an opportunity, and she was a young lady. Gave me an opportunity, she saw my shirt. And she gave me an opportunity to explain what polio is. So I want to thank you for Rotary for keeping the promise. Making sure that millions, like you said, up to billions of young children can be vaccinated. And they now can have a better life. Of course, on behalf of our President Wayne Villa, we'd like to give to you this token of our appreciation of you coming here to share your passion of Polio Plus and Rotary. Thank you very much. And we certainly hope that you do get to go on the next NID trip, whenever it's gonna be. All right, I'm gonna invite Bonnie to come up. And Casino, come right back up, please. Lindsay, come right back up. Gonna do something special today.
Okay, we have 8 new members will be joining the Polio Plus Society. Unfortunately, Sabrina was in an accident earlier on her way here, so she's unable to make it. And Danny had to leave to go to work. So first person we're gonna call is our president, Wayne Miller.
Right, take some water, take some water.
Wayne. Oh, you can take a picture though. Hold on a second. All I know is gonna get it. Oh, no, hold on, you put them up. There you go. We got it? Hold on one second. Turn around. Got this no way like
Our second person is President-elect, Mr. Keno.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Excellent. Thank you.
Our next person will be President-elect for 2026, 2027, Francina Vanity.
All right. See ya.
The next person will be past president, Wayne Sweeney.
My presidency here. And he went to my university. Isn't that awesome? I went to this. Yeah. Windsor.
The next person is Cynthia Bodie. We have one more person gonna be pinned today is Jamie Taylor. Jamie. Proud child.
I got Jamie looking at this way. Oh,
Sorry.
look it up, Chris.
All right, wonderful.
Ready, Jimmy? One more for you.
And then we have Danny Ramming, he had to leave for work, and Sabrina Rose. So I'll just accept their pins and, you know, and then we have. And thank you so much.
This Mr. Sergeant, it's gone.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program. And of course, we're gonna do that in grand Rotary style. I'm gonna invite parliamentarian Larry. Can you please stand? We're going to close up for today. We always do it in grand Rotary style. Larry, will you do us the honors, please?
With all the Rotarians and guests who are here. And those Rotarians who are zooming with us on air. Let us join with Rotarians everywhere in a toast. Rotary around the world.
Rotary around the world. Better way. Thank you very much. We're gonna come, I'm gonna invite everybody to quickly come and we're gonna do a quick photo. All right. Oh, the four-way test. Thank you very much, Sheila. Sheila, can you lead us in the four-way test, please? This is your day, Sheila.
In the four-way test of the things we think they will do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Would it build goodwill and better friendships? Would it be beneficial to all concerned?
Will it be fun? Yes, yes.
You did better, Sheila. Let's quickly get a quick picture, everyone. Yes, we'll.